Women want an equal, right? They want a relationship with an equal partnership, with equal responsibilities, with equal authority, and you're both the leaders. At least that's what they say. But is there any truth to that? Is that what they really want? Over the years, we've heard women say over and over again that they want an equal man and an equal partnership. In fact, I've had women in the comments remind me that every relationship should be 50-50. I mean, that sounds fair. It makes logical sense. There are two people working as a team, and 50-50 effort sounds very reasonable and doable. And because men hear women saying this, this is often what they strive for. Modern husbands will try to do 50% of the housework and childcare, and boyfriends will often back off and let their girl make the decisions and take the lead. We also hear women at least imply that they want their man to lift them up and put them up on that pedestal. Again, for most men, this seems to make sense logically. I mean, especially with men's natural inclination to protect and provide for women. We tend to want to make women feel safe and happy. So not only do we naturally want to protect women, but we want to give them what they want. However, what happens when you give women all that? What happens when you share the housework load? What happens when you let women take the lead and call the shots sometimes? What happens when you put them up on that pedestal and give them everything they want? Simply put, they lose attraction. The sex dies down. The affection dies down. She's suddenly less available to you. She's much more flirty with other men, yet she's cold and bitchy to you. Here's the truth. Women aren't interested in dating or marrying an equal, despite what mainstream society tries to tell you. They aren't interested in having equal responsibilities. They'll continue to hammer this idea into your psyche, but it turns them off when you give them all this. Now, I'm Erik Peterson, and I'm a men's dating and relationship coach for Skill of Attraction. And if you need my personal help and you're interested in some private coaching, please head over to my website at soa.fm, click on the coaching tab, and there you'll see that I have several options for you to choose from. And while you're there, be sure to register for the website so you can be part of the community and learn even more about women and attraction. And perhaps the best part, it's completely free. That's soa.fm, SOA for Skill of Attraction, and FM because it's fucking magic. So what do women really want in a man then? Well, most of you have at least heard the word hypergamy. And all women are innately hypergamous. Someone the other day on one of my social media channels was telling me that we need to weed out hypergamous women and focus on traditional women. What he apparently doesn't realize is that there are not any women who are not hypergamous. I mean, they all are. And this is something that not any man can escape from. It's like when men tell me that they won't tolerate a woman testing them. Good luck, because they all test men, and they usually don't even realize they're testing you themselves. It's simply part of their instinct. And why do women test? Essentially because they're all hypergamous and they want to make sure they're getting a high-value man and that he's not just faking it to get in their pants. So for those of you who don't know, hypergamy basically means that women date, mate, and marry up in terms of sexual market value. In other words, they want a man who has a superior sexual market value compared to their own. Where this gets tricky to understand is that sexual market value, or SMV, depends on what that particular woman values. I mean, yes, there are societal standards that dictate our SMV. As an example, a man with a very high SMV is a man who more or less is the whole package. He's good looking, he's in good shape, he dresses well, he's financially successful, he's successful in his career or purpose, has high status in society, he's charismatic, he's powerful, popular with the ladies, and so on. Just to put a face on this, someone like George Clooney has a very high sexual market value. Hence, why so many women drool over him. I mean, he's getting up there in age now, but at least at the height of his career, he was essentially a man women swoon for and a man many men wish they could be. He was the quintessential alpha. Now, I'm not saying that you need to be George Clooney if you want to have success with the ladies, but the closer you are to that, the more success you'll have. But my point is that different women are going to value different traits and characteristics in a man. Where one woman may value money above all else, then she's going to need a wealthy man to feel like she's got the man of her dreams. Another woman may not care that much about a man with money and just wants a guy who's a badass and can protect her. So she might be more attracted to, say, a tattoo-covered thug than a wealthy businessman. It depends on the woman, her upbringing, and her current environment. Now, if you're finding this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe, and let's make sure that your friends aren't making these same mistakes when it comes to women as well. So please feel free to share it with your friends. Obviously, we can't all be George Clooney, but that's not even necessary, as you can see. But you will have to excel in certain areas of your life if you want beautiful, high-quality women. Because the quality of women you'll attract is the equivalent of where you are in life, or your sexual market value. So it's best that you work on all areas of your life as best as you can and level up. Believe it or not, as you improve, you'll begin to notice the quality of women you're attracting is also improving. However, learning game and optimizing attraction can really begin to raise the quality of women right away because it signals certain traits that women find attractive in a man. As an example, simping for a woman makes her believe that she's better than you, or I should say that she has a higher SMV than you. And just for the record, simping really just means that you're putting her first and putting her up on a pedestal and being a pleaser. Seemingly, many men believe simping is showing a woman even the least bit of kindness or attention. And that's not simping. That's just being a dick, and not the attractive kind that women are drawn to. Now, a lot of things I teach you guys in my videos is to convey your higher value to women. And at the very least, to put you at a higher value than a majority of the men who are your competition. As another example of that, not rushing to respond to her text messages indirectly tells her that you have other things going on in your life, and maybe even that you have other women vying for your attention. Other women being interested in you tells women that you have value because they instinctively know that other women wouldn't be interested in you if you didn't have value. That's one of the reasons pre-selection works so well in attracting women. So what is it exactly that women are looking for if it isn't an equal partner? Well, they're looking for a superior partner. And by superior, I don't mean that you're better than her, that she's beneath you in any way. I mean that you have a higher SMV, or sexual market value. And that means that you're a competent leader who leads by example, not by ordering her around. A man who demands respect, again, by example. A dominant presence in the relationship and with others. The truth is, and I explain this in my video, Keep Her Attraction with this one thing. If a woman doesn't respect you, she can never truly love or feel attraction for you. Respect is huge when it comes to women and attraction because without it, she just can't be attracted to you. And you earn that respect through what I was just saying, competence, leadership, dominance, charisma, and so on. And as you can see, it's all connected to each other. Sadly, so many men lack these qualities today as feminism and society has led them astray. But you can change that because you're a man. And a big part of masculine energy is that you don't just lay down and take it and accept it. And that doesn't mean that you just check out and give up like so many men have opted to do these days, believing that they're sticking it to modern women. But the truth is, women, they don't care. They're still searching for one of the very few high-value men out there. And if you work at it, you can be one of them. If you found this video worthy of a donation, you could find a link to my PayPal or Bitcoin wallet address in the description down below, or simply tap on the super thanks icon just below this video. So that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.